Hello everybody, I'm back with another video, and this is my Minecraft TARDIS. This is a much updated version. So, all the TARDIS videos that I made were always the 11th TARDIS. Like, I did a tutorial based on his second one in his second era, and the first TARDIS video was based on the first one he had, and then I made another one that didn't get a lot of views. I want to point out that I built a new one with actual corridors, and yes, these corridors are very similar to Ender Warp's corridors, just the coloring's different. And I did take the basic format of it from it, so I want to point that out. I didn't really want to plagiarize, but I just changed the way it looks so it wasn't entirely the same. I'm sorry, but I did. Then here's his room. Lights going enough. You can just take some tea, his morning tea. Then a bathroom's in here with a working shower. I'm actually gonna do something real quick. There we go. Okay. So he's got a working shower. And then here's a toilet. This would basically be where you would get things like, I'm already forgetting toilet paper, and here's where you would flush, but technically it just closes it, so I guess it's a bit weird. But I'm gonna show you everywhere in the TARDIS. Now, Ender Warp was actually like the biggest inspiration for these TARDISes, so I took a bit from it like that. But a majority of it was constructed by myself. Like, the console was inspired a little bit, except he used different blocks. But he did use, like, those colored blocks to make that weird thing that covers it, and this, but I changed it up. So yeah, Ender Warp was a big inspiration for, all of the TARDISes, but the first one wasn't even based on Ender Warp's. It was actually a copy from a different TARDIS, but yeah, I plagiarized a lot of it. But okay, let's just get to primary things. So let's start outside, and I'll go show you the TARDIS. Let's just get to it. We saw a majority of it. There's the big spider web. There's that big balcony in the back, and I actually put the opening there, and I put spotlights. Okay, so wibbly lever that kind of turns on. That I accidentally kind of connected it, so now it kind of does this. This is the timer order. That's the wibbly lever. This is like one lever that you could see that you use. Right here is I'm out of it, the helmet regulator, the atom accelerator. This is like one of those keyboards. Here's this typewriter. These are just buttons. Here is the oh my god, I'm tripping. This is the monitor, and then these are just more buttons. I don't know what this is. It's there. So if you come up the staircase, make your way up here, and you come to these corridors. This is a very strange room. This is just a room with tons of paintings, so they needed to add a room. But yeah, this right here is in the back, an engine room. Some of the times, yeah, it like stalls. I don't know why, and I wish it didn't, but it stalls the time and time again. But I don't like fixing it, so I'm just gonna forever leave it that way. There's always one side. There's too many going off at once, so it lags out, and that happens. That's just like supposed to be a dimensional thing. Then you just go through here. Just get the openings. So there's not really much I need to show you. So I showed you that corridor. You kind of saw the corridor in here. You did see both rooms. You saw I don't have to show that anymore because you saw that. You go down there. So you get this staircase and you get the stairwell up here. I even added the little swing thing he added, and the TV. Well, it's not a TV, but it like says information about the TARDIS, and then he can like open it up, and then there's stuff inside. He did that in AB's Choice. That was a very weird episode. These are lit up, and I needed it to be lit up. I need something bright, and you actually see that I had the detail of it like being pushed back in the back, and I added all the supports right there, and the support. I feel like bless me. Oh, sorry. I believe there was like more supports, but I think that was it. Well, I believe there were more supports, but that's what I saw. Here is a laundry room. I've never added buttons, did I? Nope, didn't add buttons. So, here's like detergent. That's supposed to have clothes in there. Sorry. That's okay. He never really wears anything other than this. So down here is a kitchen. I had to add a dispenser. I'm sorry, I added a dispenser rather than a chest because the chest wouldn't work with the solid things. So it won't work. And here's a shelf. See, it's got plates, and then this is like spices. These are like spices, and then these are just plates. Hey guys, let's try to get the 40 subscribers by in a week, guys. I don't post that good of content, so I understandable that no one likes my videos. I'm extremely cringy, and it's not really I might not end my channel. I might, but that's only when I don't have time for it anymore, which is kind of happening. But it's mostly because I'm lazy. I got other things I need to do, like I need to work out, I need to do chores around the house, I got other things I gotta do because I have a life. And this isn't my job. So, I made it much smaller, and I actually had to reconstruct a bit of this. That's why it's all uneven, and some of these are very short, because originally there were 7 pillar things, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like in the real show. There's 6 in the show, and I originally added 7. Over here, you can get 7 pillar things, but the balcony needs to be stretched out a bit. That's like the whole console room, and that's the majority of the corridors. I didn't show you back there, but I'll show you back there very soon. As soon as I showed you back here, come back here. This is a maintenance area. You go in here. These would be like things he would use to fix the TARDIS. Like this is like a power gem thing, and these would be something he would use for it. I use these in the ovens because they're good for cooking. But these would be like used for this, and then this is just something you would put like on the console to fix it. Did I add that on the console? I destroyed it, and I don't think I added it back because I need to. I'm too lazy to add all these. I was too lazy to name them. But this is like soap, and then this is just water he would dunk it in. And this is like 30 that I need to change. And then 30 that he would need to change. And then these are just normal water. Listen, the doctor needs to clean the TARDIS somehow, okay? He's eating his chips and fish sticks and custard, I'm sorry. Or fish fingers and custard. And this would be like mops. And I don't know. I tried making a janitor's room. This is a storage area. These are all like extra things that he never was able to put in the TARDIS. So that's really all in this corridor. This is the first TARDIS video that actually showed all the detail in the TARDIS. Well, a majority of it and all the important details that no one really cares about. My TARDIS is unique in a few ways. Like, it's unique by the staircase, unique by that opening over there, and the spotlights. Everything else, not very unique. It's just there. Oh yeah, it's also unique by this. No one really seems to ever add. No, you never really see people make Doctor Who videos anymore, and that's because it's very old show. And the 11th Doctor was my favorite Doctor. And then you never really see them design the staircase like this. So let's actually go up and show you the back rooms. These are not really just back rooms there. You never saw the wardrobe, and that's where the wardrobe is. It's small, but there's an opening that you can go out into like another area with tons of more wardrobes. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. Wait. Opening. I don't know what this is. That was for like dye, but I never dyed anything. I'm an idiot. So this would be like stuff you would put on. So wardrobe. And then back here I told you that I had like more areas where I'd add. There's an area where I'd add more wardrobes, but that's really an irrelevant area that you never really need to worry about, so that's fine. So there's like, I actually added a living room. You may think that the living room and the console room, there would be a living room and console room because the console room basically is the living room. That's all he ever really is. No, he needs to watch TV. I don't know why I added this. Hey, the Doctor needs to watch TV. Give him a break. And you get a nice waterfall view. I should have just kept an open view. Oh yeah, he'll read books. And meanwhile, I was watching National Geographic. So as you see here, yes, as you see here, that's where he cuts it off. So there's really everything. The next thing, I don't know what I'm gonna add. The next thing, I guess, will be attention to detail. Like all the attentions to detail. So we start off by walking in, and then immediately get tons of views on the charts already. So one thing is that you notice is like you can't see outside like you do, because well, the windows are blocked off, so you can't see them. You open them up, no, well, you can't see still because blocked off. I can't really explain, but oh yeah, you rarely see them. People add this. It's like a barrier right here. I don't know why it's there. I think it's so people don't fall. You don't see it, and neither do you see this. No one ever adds this. Or they try to change it up and make it a different thing, but you don't see this or this. You don't see this. This is another opening in the back that you're really never going to see. So, also this, you always see this. Everyone adds it nowadays, but they're very, very small. So, coming up here, you usually see these. You don't see this back area. You do see it in Amy's Choice. They go back here. It's really metal, so I might change that up and not like iron. It's a big iron tube. And that leads up to everything. So you come down here, there's a staircase. And then this is where he would like fix the TARDIS. And then here's the big cooling system thing. I don't know. And you can see that it's kind of pushed back. I don't have it like that over there because it's not like that over there. But yeah. See? And come up here, usually you never see it like swing to the side like this. But I added that because you need the TARDIS to have its looks. And then the spider web, I actually added like the little upper area. Well, the little dots up here. And there's like dots in the front that are very, very small and just are connected together. I added all that. I'm actually gonna block. And there you go. There you go. And I brightened it up, and since it glows, I used glowstone. I'm sorry, I had to look at it. I'm stupid, but okay, I'm just out of it. Okay, and here's one support that you rarely ever see. It's hard to find this, and you won't really find this anywhere. In the staircase, again, you don't find these anywhere. they're just there. No one really shows them because they're not really important details. So you don't really need to worry about them. So you don't have to worry about adding that. But I'd recommend you add that because it would make the TARDIS make no sense. Oh yeah, a very rare instance. You'll never see these. These are the vents in the TARDIS. They're like way in the back, front and the back. But you don't see these. No one adds these because they're way too small to even be important. So yeah, there's not really much I need to add or explain anymore. And then you kind of get this cross section of this normal platform. Like in Amy's Choice, he'd like hop down here. He'd walk over here and like bang on this, and then it would. I just destroyed the redstone. Oops. I'm just gonna do something. And then he would like bang this on it, and then it would open. Then he'd grab like, I don't know what it was, but I think it was like a whisker, something you use, or like a whisk. I think it was something it's like something you'd use like mix stuff. It's an old version of it. So yeah, there's not really much anymore I need to add. Oh yeah, this. Okay, you come up here and you get this. Usually you don't. This is never shown. Usually you don't see the back area of like the lights. Usually the lights are like connected and the corridors don't lead anywhere. But I added that because, well, you need the TARDIS to look like one, don't you? I wanted to make sure it looked like the TARDIS. So I tried to get every small detail. Well, you don't have to worry about like small details like the vents, but I'd recommend you add them because they're still there. You don't want crazy details, but like every once in a while they add like pillars here. They're not shown in the show, but they'll have like pillars that like connect, like go over and connect here, then one would go over and just come up, and then it would just make a pattern. Or one would connect, one would just come up, one would connect. I'll explain right now. I don't think I have to, but one would like connect like this. And then like one would, and I can't add those because, well, mine's not really in a pattern. It's not a very neat pattern. And also you don't ever see it like that in the show, but they every once in a while do that. It's not shown, but you'll see it. It's not like that. Like in a few episodes when they first shown the TARDIS, they didn't show, you could see the back balcony and you can't see those pillar things. That's because they weren't on there. They change it from time to time, but I don't think they really put them on there during the show. Every once in a while they did, but they weren't really on there. They were just a quick little neat thing. So there's not really much I need to show anymore. And you most likely didn't stay because my videos are boring, but I hope you really enjoyed this video. And Warp, I'm sorry, I really like the corridor, but I like changing it. But I really liked this video. So everyone, hope you like and subscribe. And I didn't want to do that. Oops. I hope you look forward to seeing more videos in the future. I'm sorry that my videos aren't popular or I'm cringy, because that's what happens when you don't do. Because that's what happens when you don't know how to relate to people. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.